So if you want to get something a little cushiony now to place underneath your knees, go ahead and do that. But the goal this morning is to not be moving as fast. We're going to do kind of a movement at the front and the back, and then in the middle, it's just going to be very still. And I think of it as kind of opposite of how our day works, because usually our day, there's little movement in the morning, in the evening, and during the day, it's very active. So we're just going to kind of reverse roles for the next 20 minutes or so. So with that said, find your comfortable seat, and we're going to start to warm up the spine, that house of our nervous system, and relax the hip points back. Feel free to close your eyes through this, because we're just going to kind of flow from side to side. There's really no right or no wrong. Just make sure you're comfortable, and then you can just kind of flow and feel the body just moving very softly. So just start that. Just start to flow to the right and the left. And then focus on your breath, or maybe the lower back, whatever it feels like it needs that focus and attention this morning. Let the head go with you. It's part of the whole system. So let's practice our Ujjayi breath. That's that slight constriction of the deeper part of the throat. Still keep swaying and moving, but it's kind of like a Darth Vader breath on the exhale and inhale. See if you can get the movement to synchronize with that Darth Vader breath. It's a breath to help calm the nervous system, but also wake it up. Start to move forward with your sway side to side. Just tip forward with the upper body. And come back up. Now we're going to make very small circles, being that it is so early in the morning. So tip to one side, come forward and around. And the breath on this is inhale as you come up and expand. Exhale as you lean forward and kind of take up some space. And that's a general rule in all of yoga. Inhale to expand, exhale to bring it to the midline of the body. And switch directions. Back to neutral spine. Inhale, arms come over the head. Exhale, small rotation over to one side. And imagine the spine. Think of the spine kind of rotating. I don't know, like you rotate a sponge when you're draining it out. And switch directions. Keep long and rotate. And come back to center. Guys, tabletop. So we're going to get in tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, just for a few cat-cows. Inhale, draw, actually before you do that, let's engage the core. So draw the navel in and up. So notice how my back just went from flex to straight. And then from there, I just want you to kind of sax the hips side to side. So yes, in the end, we want to be cold when we do it, but also a little bit of movement helps wake up the body this early in the morning. All right, come back into tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, draw the navel in, round out. Push the ground away from you and tuck your chin. Just keep going until I say stop. How's your breath? If somebody were sitting right next to you, could they hear it a little bit? That's part of the Ujjayi breath. Slightly audible. All right, back to neutral. And from here, straight into downward facing dog. I know we're getting right there this morning. Wendy, we're gonna do your favorite. I'm just kidding, I don't know if this is your favorite. Move around, guys, just gentle movement, nothing too strenuous. We're not forcing anything right now. All right, shake out the head. Look between the thumbs. Make sure you're not going to be lightheaded as you step forward. Right leg comes forward, straight into dragon. So with this dragon, guys, we have 3 different ways to do it. So I told you we were going to get into the hips, and we're going straight there. So we're going to do a dragon for 3 minutes, 1 minute, 3 different ways, so 3 minutes total. The first one is, let's just do regular old dragon. Pressing the hips forward. You can rest the head down or lift it up. 1 minute right here. Ujjayi breath is going to really help with this posture. If the leg needs to come out to the side just slightly, that's fine. You can give yourself some more room there. Recommit to the stillness of the body and the mind, a flow of breath. Option to stay right here or lift the chest up, press the hips forward. I stay here, guys, because my hips are so tight. When you lift your chest up like this, you put more weight into the hips. My hips can't take that. But if yours can, go for it. Now, I know we're using a little upper body to help hold us up. That's okay, but really try to let gravity draw the hips down. I feel them releasing. Next option is to walk your foot out to the side. If you're lifting up, now's the time to come down. Both hands in between the foot. Now you can take it to the elbows, turn the right toe out for low flying dragon. If this isn't right for you, you stay with your regular dragon, all right? That Ujjayi breath. It's like a dragon breathing fire right now. 2 more deep breaths here. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Inhale to rise. Oh, yes. Now press back just a little. Take the weight off of the hip area and then walk the foot in while the knee's still bent and press back even farther. So you'll notice the release in the left hip. Oh yes, maybe flex and point the front leg. Now we did this one last Tuesday or last week, I can't remember. But it's a lot different when you're holding for those extended periods of time. Bend the front knee, place the hands in between your leg, bring it back. Yes, yes, yes. And from here, tabletop, sash your hips back and forth again. Notice how different one side feels compared to the other. If you want to take your hips in a circle, do that. The other direction. And you got it. You know where we're going. Tuck the toes. Exhale. Lift into downward facing dog. Scoot forward a little bit. 5 breaths here. Remember, or you can be in tabletop. Looking in between the thumbs, that's where our left foot goes. Bring it on through. Right leg down. Here we go. Look at this time. Beautiful, beautiful. So we're pressing the hips forward again. Let's just kind of bask in our 1 minute right here. Remember, your option is to, in this next minute, lift up, shoulders over hips. Keep pressing the hips forward. Stay right there. Or stay here with me and just come down. Stay down. Keep breathing. Allowing yourself to let go. Let the hip release it wants to. And let's begin to walk the foot out, turn the left toes out to the side, and either stay right where you are, right here, or come down to the elbows. Last minute, you guys, we got this. Keep up the Ujjayi breath. Two more breaths, deep breaths. Very slowly, inhale to rise. Moaning is allowed. Press back just a little to walk the left foot in, and then continue to press back all the way. Oh, yes. Again, bend or point and flex the foot. Sometimes after long periods of stillness, we need to kind of settle into movement, if that makes sense. Like if you're sitting for a long time or you're on an airplane for a long time, your body starts to get that sense to where it needs to move. That's the same thing. We just counterpose all that yin with a little bit of yang, with a bit of activeness. And just hold right there for 2 breaths. All right, front knee bends, and let's bring it back. So here's what we're gonna do, you guys. We're gonna go into a slight rotation and heart opener, moving into melting heart. So hips are over the knees, just like they've been. I told you it's a lot on the knees today, so I hope you got what you needed. The other option is to go into child's pose here, you guys. But from our melting heart, we are going to take the one arm, it doesn't matter, thread it through the opposite side. So right now, this is my left arm threading through my right, and I'm just kind of peeking under my right underarm. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. I am putting weight on that shoulder. And bring the arm in, help yourself up. Straight to the other side is our counter pose. So other arm is out, thread through, lie on the shoulder, 5 breaths. Bring the arm in, help yourself up. Nice and slow, come to seated. Or no rush, we'll make a good time. Oh yeah. Hello, hips. How are you? Good morning, I should say. Oh, I swear, guys, no matter how groggy I wake up in the morning, this always just brightens my grogginess up. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate it. So legs are out wide, but they're comfortable. And we're going to create some movement while we're in this wide position. And let's just start rocking side to side again. Hey, this looks familiar. And drop the head. Maybe bring the chin down and swoop the head around very gently. And other side. All right. Now keep the chin lifted, gaze is out, and big side bend, side to side. A little bit farther. Reach, reach, reach. I don't know about you. This feels good. Let's do it one more time. And this time, as you go to one side, stay here. Take it to the floor in front of the leg. Walk the hands around. Reaching, but not straining. And then let's open up again to the opposite side. Oh, yes. And we'll do the same thing. Walk the hands around. Yes. Come up. Come to a comfortable seat. If this is your comfortable seat, stay there. Before we leave, I want us to take our 1 minute timed breath after our practice to see if it's changed. If you want to bring the legs in, close them really slowly like book covers, bring them in. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. It's just a way of checking the breath and ending our practice in some stillness. So take the arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in. Sigh out. Begin your 1 minute breath count now. force, all right? We're not forcing anything. And time. All right. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm going to post some stuff on our Facebook group, and I have an email coming out to you guys soon as well. It's about that time. But check it out because I think it's really, really cool. I'm excited for y'all to see it. There's a couple things, but it's real quick read and watch. It's going to kind of blow you away. So if y'all have any questions, you guys, let me know. I'm here for you. And we'll talk soon. All right? Bye. Bye, KK. Bye, Saskia. Wendy.